to determine the bulking of sand.
Hello everyone, it's me Asmit Thakur from Central Engineering College in Trade Diploma in Civil and Naval second year first part. Today I am going to share my experience that how to determine the bulking of sand. So first of all, we should must know what is bulking of sand. The increase in the volume of sand due to the increase in moisture is known as bulking of sand. So let's come to the point that how to determine the bulking of sand. So first of all, the apparatus that is required to determine the bulking of sands are
measuring cylinders, rectangular plate, steel rod, and to determine the value of bulking sand, the materials required are moisture, sand, and water.
Now I am going to tell you something more about bulking of sands, that the increase in the moisture in sand also increases the volume of sands, which is known as bulking of sand. Bulking of sand depends upon the quality of the moistures and the size of the particles. A film of water is created around the sand particles, which forces the particles to get each other's, and thus the volume is increased. You should must know 5 to 8% of the increments in the moisture in the sand can increase the volume of the sand up to 20 to 40. Now let's come to the procedures which are followed during the determining of bulking of sands. First of all, fill the measuring cylinder with the sample of sand up to 200 ml like this. And for accurate measurement, steel scale was used, but not compaction of sand was allowed. After that, the sand was transferred to a rectangular plate or container. Again, the measuring cylinder should be refilled with 100 ml water. Now, the measuring cylinder should be refilled with sample of sand and stirred it with a steel rod. Given some time to settle down the sand. Now note down the present level of sand, which was below the 200 ml, so the present level of sand is 150 ml. The bulking of sand for that sample should be determined by the following equation. And at last we should fill up the observation tables and make calculation carefully with the help of those three readings like this. The result that I get after doing this experiment is that the average value of bulking of sand is 35.92%, and hence the bulking of sand was formed. Some precautions which should be followed while doing these experiments are: apparatus should be neat and clean, and apparatus should be used properly. Measures should be taken carefully while doing these experiments. While adding water into the sand, stir it properly, and calculations should be successfully. Now I am going to tell you about that why it is necessary to perform the bulking of sand. So the unrealistic volume which is shown by sand due to bulking. When concrete proportioning is to be performed, the sand bulking issue is concerned, and if we don't study the effects of bulking of sand carefully, then the concrete design will have the insufficient amounts of sands that we done by a herdsmith. So it is necessary to perform the bulking of sands carefully. Now I am going to stop here by thanking to my team member and my teachers who supports me to make this experiment successful. Thank you.